Hello again, this is Heero Uzuki with more Dishonored 2, the game in which we have been driven out of Dunwall Tower. Again. Though, unlike last time, we're not walking in the boots of Corvo Tano, we are walking in the royal garments of Her Highness, Empress Emily Caldwin. The real Empress, not this fraud who's saying that she's the rightful heir. Haven't been driven out, though. We are on the run, we must assume a new alias. No. Our true alias. The Iron Empress, and the Iron Empress will take back that which was taken from her, no matter how many bodies must hit the floor. And that being said, let us begin our reign through violence, bloodshed, and steel. And magic.
Am I still aboard Megan's ship?
Sure looks like it.
Feels odd.
Sure has nothing to do with the fact that the door is blocked and there's a gaping hole
What is this place?
leading to the great beyond.
I can feel something moving closer. Watching.
Hi, whale Satan.
Emily Caldwin. I'm a friend of your father's from the bad old days.
The rat plague.
I never expected us to meet.
The world works in mysterious
The hands
ways.
of schemers who wanted your little empire. Then you were rescued by a killer in a strange mask. I thought that was the end of the excitement.
Again, the world works in strange ways.
But Delilah and the Duke are flies in the ointment, aren't they?
Worse than that.
How many of your own subjects are you ready to slaughter?
As many as it takes.
And what are you willing to become?
An Iron
15
Empress.
years ago, I asked Corvo that last question. This is the moment that changed him. Now it's your turn, Emily.
To embrace the magic. To receive the power.
Burns. From the inside. I feel like I'm standing at the edge of something.
Madness. Insanity. Corruption by absolute power.
Stories. They're true. This is how I'm going to save my father and reclaim the throne.
We get to keep all of our momentum with far reach, which is awesome.
What is that? It feels familiar.
In what regard?
Know you. Do you remember?
Kinda, sorta. Need a refresher.
You've been through so much. Even as an echo of myself. It's good to know you're there.
Mother? You're here, but you're not here. In my hand, but somewhere else.
The far
Only
beyond.
The last of my essence. With you for a while. If only I could reach across this great expanse and take you into my arms.
If only, if only.
But I have this to offer. My gift and my curse. Summon me to your hand, and I will guide you when I can.
So, now we have our means of tracking our runes, our bone charms, and getting the deeds on people. Not that we're rarely going to be paying attention to the last one.
Who is Delilah, really?
The leader of this motley crew here.
I don't understand.
What I do understand is that we have 2 more runes here. More power.
Delilah slit a man's throat for a pair of shoes and painted some of the most brilliant portraits of the age, all in the same year.
People have killed for less.
Survival and ambition, art and magic, with a cunning that makes sycophants of those around her. All of it leading to what you saw at Dunwall Tower.
Usurping my throne.
Delilah's playing the long game, and now she's an empress. But I'll let you know the secret. She's got her eyes set on a much greater prize.
What, the world? Well, time to wake up from this dream sequence. with the knowledge that we now have magic. Which is really good for us.
When I was 10 years old, bored with my lessons,
Which was
I
often.
dreamed about sword fighting and sailing the ocean.
You live in that dream now.
I'm realizing that the world is more off-kilter than I imagined. Everything has been turned inside out, but I'm not gonna stop fighting until it makes sense again. Karnaca's the southernmost port in the Empire, once proud but fallen into disarray.
The butt of everyone's jokes now.
Under the new Duke, the Grand Serkonan Guard has gotten increasingly oppressive. Beatings and firing squads. The bloodflies are said to be worse than ever.
Hey, it can get worse.
This is the birthplace of my father. Megan Foster keeps to herself, like she's hiding something.
We all have something to
But
hide.
she helped me escape Dunwall, and for now, I need a place to stay out of sight. Delilah and the Duke made me look like a murderer, using the Crown Killer to butcher my political adversaries. They took what was mine, and I'm gonna get it back, even if I have to burn this city to the ground.
And its citizens along with it. Get our extra 100 coins and the crossbow. Now, I will admit, I actually did replay the first mission, sort of restarted, to see if I could find a few more of the coins that I forgot to get. I've forgotten where all the coins are. But, didn't find too much more. I'll remember in time, eventually.
Must be cursed. Daft old man, this is some shit. Back to that city. What would we have done in the old days? All sharp metal and shadows, we'd say. You're up. When you're ready to talk, I'll tell you what I know.
Lay it on me.
All right, you've explained part of it, but what were you and Sokolov doing here?
The old man loved Karnaca, but he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer. He wanted to warn Corvo.
We saw how that panned out.
There are reports about tensions rising, corruption, street violence. I didn't give it much mind.
Even though this place is part
Usually
of
the
your
local
empire.
authorities resolve that sort of thing.
The new Duke has let things slide, but Sokolov concluded he might be the head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his after-dinner stories, you know that's unusual.
That's saying
They were
something.
going to set up for Dunwall, but something happened.
The Crown Killer.
Yes, the hatch ripped open and Sokolov screamed. All I caught was a glimpse of someone carrying him across the deck. I followed as long as I could, toward Addermeyer Institute. It's run by the alchemist Hypatia. Maybe the Duke is using a patient of hers. The Crown
Patient
Killer.
turned murderer. It's not unheard of.
Addermeyer. All right. I'll get inside. The Crown Killer has to be eliminated, and if the alchemist will cooperate, maybe I can learn something about what happened to Sokolov. Wish me luck.
If you need my luck, Sokolov's as good as dead.
That bad, huh?
When you get done at the Institute, disable the watchtower. Once it's down, I'll bring the boat around. We'll take the skiff to the shore when you're ready.
Mortimer Ramsey. The Duke couldn't have pulled off the coup without someone inside the City Watch. I don't know Duke Luca Abel, but Corvo served under Luca's father and said Theodanis was a good man.
Was. Shame his son is such a shit man.
My aunt, if that's really true. She has a twisted way of looking at the world. This Dr. Hypatia, she seems to represent the good that's possible within the Empire.
Seems.
So the Crown Killer was a tool of the Duke's coup. The murders had a calculated effect. Sokolov seems so much older now.
15 years ago, he seemed so ageless.
It looks like the overland route to the Addermeyer Institute goes through the carriage station.
Dearest Emily, or must I say, Your Imperial Majesty,
Iron
I have
Empress.
something that you and Corvo must hear at the first opportunity. It concerns the murders happening across the Empire, committed by this so-called Crown Killer. When I left
Sorry.
Crystal years
Probably
ago,
actually, stop and,
I
take a
swore
look.
I'd never again take part in any further political matters. I've done my share of bad things, and some good. Before
No,
and
most of them
after
bad.
the Rat Plague. But here in Karnaca,
Arguably.
I've uncovered a terrible conspiracy against you. Here, at the bottom of the Empire, the cobblestones smell of death and corruption. I'm staying with an associate, Megan Foster, aboard her vessel, the Dreadful Whale. We'll leave for Dunwall in the morning, as soon as the tides are willing. I keep thinking of the way sweet Jessamine was stolen from you and your father, and I fear it might be your turn to face such turmoil. I know
Unfortunately.
Corvo would protect you with his life, but please do not trust anyone.
There you are, old man. I was asked to pay you a visit.
Wait, what's wrong with you? Megan!
Off we go, Sokolov, to somewhere more private.
Oh my. Anyway, before we take off in the skiff, we have some stuff to get in here. And a rune to pick up. I don't think there's anything down here, but just to be safe. Oh, crossbow bolt. Yeah, she seems to be losing more money than she's making. It's those damn taxes, man.
Even without eyes to look on the world, I see so much. Once, nearly all things were hidden.
The jewel of the South. My father's birthplace.
I took a little damage from the people-eating fish. The hagfish, but could have been worse. I'll take it. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Ready for me to drop you at the docks?
Let's get going.
Let's go see the streets where my father grew up.
Off we go then.
It won't do to be recognized.
But it won't do to cover only all of your face. Just cover half of it. I'm sure nobody will notice you.
get to Adamire by boat, but security's too tight. The Grand Guard have a watchtower.
They only have the
Go
one.
inland and use the carriage station. Before his death, the old Duke of Serkono spent decades building up Karnaca. After Duke Luca Abel took over, he started draining the wealth out of the city as fast as he could. Orgies and week-long feasts.
Having
Real
more
spoiled
fun
little
here
shit.
than we were in Dunwall, it seems.
Watch yourself on the way to Adamire. The Duke's given the Grand Guard run of the city. Strangers get attacked on sight.
Great.
I'll keep my head down.
This is a good spot. Reach Adamire, take out the Crown Killer, and find out where Sokolov was taken. The alchemist, Hypatia. She'll help if she can.
If.
Sokolov likes her.
I'll see you later at Adamire. Just wait to bring up the boat until after I've disabled the watchtower.
The powerful have been putting the screws to the underclass in Karnaca for years now. And the Grand Guard makes up new laws on the spot.
Well, it sounds like being part of the Grand Guard is a powerful position.
Welcome to Karnaca, stranger.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
What ship is that out there? You know the skipper?
The Dreadful Whale. No, it's not on the registry. Maybe one of the recent importers from Morley.
Let's give it a day or two. If she's still there, I can ask a friend who's with the Grand Guard to take a squad on board and conduct a search.
Maybe don't
Give
do
the crew
that.
time to load up whatever contraband they're no doubt waiting on.
Between the flies and the filth.
Good thought.
It's getting hard to breathe.
They give us a piece of the confiscation?
Yeah, we pass it along to another ship at a discount. Then we all split the take.
Just don't forget about me.
Forget about who now?
That's Adamire in the distance.
Don't mind me.
I missed the time when I could go to sleep without wondering.
You still
if
eat
I'd
meat?
Wake up.
Oh, like blood flies and all. I'm not sure it's safe.
Of course.
I mean, I trust my butcher, but how can he be sure there aren't any of those filthy grubs in my steak?
Burn it.
I just boil everything. Simple as that. Tastes like shoe leather, but it's better than eating bloodfly larvae. Am I right?
He makes a convincing argument.
I only buy meat if I see the animal killed in front of me. And I cook it right away.
Now, that's another solution. I miss the days when you could look at a dinner plate without having nightmares.
Wouldn't miss that.
Don't mind this, people. One man's trash is another man's treasure, as they say, though in this case, one man's trash is another man's even worse trash. Not much of a fan of Thaddeus Campbell, but this'll sell. Somebody will buy it. Somebody with horrendous taste.
I'm Serkonan blood, through and through.
Hey!
Been here all
Good
my
to know.
life.
Don't you hate me, you walked right into me. Bitch.
Hello there.
Hi. Still the Empress. Just saying.
Damn it. So where's the cargo? I don't see any signs of Pharaoh. He seems to be late.
Or maybe we're early.
We should be here with the Red Shark. This is unacceptable. I have a very tight schedule.
Don't worry, you'll make it eventually. If not today, then tomorrow.
Is that a joke? Santiago Fisheries have a reputation to maintain. We have clients all over the Isles. Do I need to remind you that fish is a delicate cargo?
Just
We
freeze
can't
it.
afford any delays.
Well, it's fermented red shark, which is a nice way of saying it's fish that's already gone bad.
You can just tell your clients that here in Karnaca, we like it very fermented.
Unacceptable. Farrell is going to pay for this.
Alright, you have fun with that.
You know that was supposed to go to us. What are we supposed to do now? We're out of money.
Look at it. He's in on it.
Playing dice tonight.
What was your cut, Ramus? Gutless merchants are all the same. Hands out, begging and whining.
Tell the truth for once, you lying coward. What did you make on this, Ramus?
Say one more word, Maya.
I'm finished with this guy. Let's rush him.
Ramus, you worm.
Lying sack of
Yeah, I'm
shit.
sure all three of you can
Turn
take
on
him.
your own people.
That's it. You pushed me. This is your fault. What's the matter?
Huh?
You saw something?
What?
I just saw two morons get their heads bashed in. I'm sure it's fine.
If that was lunch, and I'm a... Huh?
They'll be fine. They're just unconscious.
Somebody's not feeling well.
No, those head injuries are natural. They happen all the time.
It's a new thing, needing money.
You get used to it.
Fellow Sir Conan, in the Duke's absence, I have the following announcement. New restrictions are now in place due to the political assassinations conducted in the name of the former Empress, Emily Caldwin.
Bullshit.
Carried out by the former Royal Protector, Corvo Atano. The Grand Sir Conan Guard will be stopping and questioning all foreigners.
Maybe I ought to try one of those sleeping tinctures.
Compliance is mandatory.
Blood flies are disgusting this year. And what's next?
Thank you for your generous donations.
Where am I gonna find the money for that?
Didn't see nothing, don't know nothing.
Don't be greedy, friend. Let's hope you never need help.
Sorry, but the Empress, the real Empress, needs help. She needs what she can get.
Hey, come here. I have something that might interest you.
Do you?
My name's Mindy Blanchard, and you look like someone who goes into places where you don't belong.
Who talked?
Wanna
Who needs
help
to
me
die?
with something? You scratch my ass, I'll scratch yours.
I need to get to Addermeyer Institute. Can you help me with that?
Yeah, I know how to do that. You go get a body for me, and I'll help you with your problem. Don't worry, he's already dead.
What a shame.
A body. That's odd. From where?
The overseers are holding him at their outpost. They think he was a kind of a witch.
If it's a guy, then that
I
would
want
make
the
him a
body for
warlock.
reasons of my own. Sneak in and take it. Then meet me in the old basement below the dentist office near there.
I'll think about it.
Yeah, but that's a non-lethal approach. Largely. We might still do it anyway. There have been a number of times where I've accidentally screwed up and ended up taking damage on those rails. We are playing on Iron mode in very hard difficulty, so yeah, we want to eliminate any potential risks where and when we can.
Let a few blood flies stop us.
I'm in. Just remember to move slowly, and don't get too close to the nests.
We don't even know if the people inside had any money.
Sure they do.
We just know they're dead, and the place is infested with blood flies.
Carl, going through there puts us on the other side of the wall of light.
If you want out of the city as bad as I do, this is our chance.
No. More likely we all get stunned to death. Then we end up hatching more blood flies for the next group of idiots who try to get inside.
Damn it, Carl.
don't turn on each other. We'll find another way to make the coin, and another way to get past the wall of light.
Okay, and while you guys are all hashing that out,
Careful with that sword. The Grand Guard won't like it.
but I'm sure they'd absolutely love it if I gave it to them in their torso.
It's infested, all right. Move slowly, stay away from the nests, and try to avoid getting filled with bloodfly venom and eggs.
And grab the high-proof, flammable alcohol. So we can save on incendiary bolts. That or grab a bottle of bourbon rum. Or completely forget. Let's grab what's in here real quick. Silver dust. Don't mind if I do. I'm poor, I need money. Stinging bolts for when you need to antagonize someone. And this is how we are breaking into the black market shop.
All official government activity will be put on hold as the Duke recovers
Right,
from
he's
his
selling
travels.
one.
An additional tariff will be
Do I want to pick it up now?
near the Grand Palace.
Yeah, I probably should. So we're going to be making,
An underground
all
market.
told,
Illegal
2
trade means
stops.
weapons and ammunition.
I'll trade with you.
It's the black market. There's no real reason to buy the location of sunken supplies. You don't get enough money back to justify buying this. Besides, it's easy enough to find once you get to Addermire.
Glad we could do business. This is what I have for upgrading your equipment.
Accuracy. Extended bolt
I'll
range.
take that deal. You won't regret it.
I should hope so.
Come back soon. I mean, if I'm still here.
You'll be here. I'm confident of that. Let's make Domino our first power. Well, the first one we buy. Thank you for your charitable donation.
I miss the time when I could go to sleep without wondering if I'd wake up.
I'm being hunted by half the people in the Empire. Part of me is excited about what happens if they find me.
Please, you gave me no choice.
Please. It's too late for that, Rapallo. Guess what happens next?
No!
Bye! You saw what happened. He immolated himself.
The Wall of Light, from the time of the Rat Plague.
It's one less bite to dispose of.
1 minute. 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 1
probably be a bit more careful with my mana potions. I did give them less strength after all. Now, could I change that? Yes, I could, but it wouldn't be much of a challenge run if I did that.
Move along. We're conducting a search for heretical artifacts.
Goku, is that you?
Here? Listen, I only need
This area is restricted on the authority of the Abbey. No one is allowed inside.
The Abbey, aren't you guys, you know, kind of on the outs with...
Why cover your face? Are you worried someone might recognize you?
Shut up!
A glittering thing. That's all it was. A bauble, a trinket. Yet it caught my eye. Why be tempted by such gilded nothings?
Dig deep, brother. Remember that the profane seeks to hide itself.
You know not the mind of the deviant, for their thoughts are drowned in dark waters.
I'll take that. More money for me. And 2 more rings. More power. And a visit from Whale Satan.
I've seen cities go bad before. Smelled the rot. So have you. 15 years ago in Dunwall.
Yep.
Did you miss it?
Kinda.
The year that made you who you are?
Kinda, sorta.
Don't deny it. Rats in the cradle, black smoke rising from burning bodies, an entire city crying out. Now it's happening again. Welcome back. Welcome home. People like you and the Crown Killer are part of places like this.
So violent murderers are part of this world. Okay. We're part of what makes the world go round, apparently. Yum. He'll be fine, just give him a salt tablet.
Your face is covered. The Grand Guard won't like that.
Well, I'm not here to appease the Grand Guard. High-proof alcohol. Or high-proof liquor, rather. Because apparently the potatoes and carrots are so good. Yum. Empty. Orbon rum. Nice and flammable. fire. Bring on the hell. Set everything ablaze so that no trace remains. Bring on the fire. Okay, I should probably stop that. It makes it sound like I'm trying to summon the devil. Fire or explosives. Either will work to get rid of the blood flies and the nests. Pouch. Ivory scrimshaw. And we'll save this one for the nest keeper. Out of the way. What? I need my money. Most hated neighbors. You hate these people too, huh? Well, thanks for leaving these bolts. You're still alive. Why are you still alive?
Why do you do that?
Because you need to burn. And I got the nest too. Neat. And this is how that mook went and got himself all stung and turned into a nest keeper. Try to get blood amber. Things didn't quite work out for you, did they? Sleep darts. I mean, we're going the mostly, largely lethal route. That didn't quite make it. Yeah, I'm doing this just to get some more coins, I know. But we're on the run. We do what we gotta do to make that money.
What was that?
Nothing. Shush. Maybe you should open that trash bin. Maybe you'll find some cookies.
No, they're stinging me!
Or, you know, some blood flies.
More Grand Guard soldiers. Lapdogs for the Duke.
Wonder what I'm doing.
One of us is down!
He is very, very dead at this point, dude.
Imagine that.
Oh, no. Blood fly.
Sure.
No, you.
Tell you what, I'm feeling generous. There you go.
Someone's shooting at us!
Thought I saw someone right here. Let's check the place
No way.
just in case.
You won't get away! Someone, help! Blood flies! Help!
Very, very dead. That makes 3. Oh, bolt broke. I don't suppose I could get that bolt back. Probably not. And another one broke.
Fall from the pinnacle of discipline to the muddy.
Run while you still can, stranger.
I know you're not talking about me. We have 4 runes. The only problem with Emily is that her powers are really powerful, but they're also quite expensive. Very. Yeah, sure. Just need a little extra height. Gutter feast. We do what we must. Well, I regret to inform you, Paolo, that you are not getting this money. It's mine.
Flesh that is familiar. That of the fowl and sheep, the ox and fish from the cold ocean. Those who taste the flesh of the rat risk drifting through the void for all the remaining hours of all the remaining years, until the world is swallowed itself by the void, and all manner of things are destroyed.
Oh, right, we need 3 runes in order to upgrade our domino.
Set a table for your family that will keep them safe. Lay out a meal that would cause you no shame should your neighbor come to sup with you.
Why are my neighbors in my house?
I say this now to all faithful in our society. Your allegiance should be first and most fiercely to your family, to your neighbors, and to the Abbey of the Everyman. Princes and queens rise and fall, but a succession of overseers will watch you for the entirety of your lifetime.
Why does that sound so much like a threat?
Horrors of the void, and from the spoiled touch of the outsider himself.
Sometimes I wonder if it wouldn't be better to craft the music boxes at each enclave. Here in the city, for instance. Instead, they're made in a few locations, kept from us, and shipped out. It seems dangerous.
Far worse to have the knowledge and construction materials scattered across the aisles. The metals used to make the devices aren't...
Sorry.
Fire will lift the I will be strong. And at the end of it all, the Abbey. Somebody's down. Brothers.
Just stay alert.
Apart from the flocks entrusted to our care, apart from those we give our lives.
For a moment, I thought I was getting shot at.
And protect.
If an assailant is
Sometimes
near,
this tale is told within our mightiest enclaves, and sometimes it is told around camp.
I'll just be waiting. It won't be long.
It is the song.
Alright, I believe that should get us our hardened bolts.
I'm pretty sure that was the crowd.
Vice Overseer Liam Byrne.
Errant mind, roving feet, rampant hunger.
Perhaps we need an 8th stricture. Defy your Empress and be burned alive.
I can dig it. Let's see, it was 7, 4, 5. Open sesame. Rune. Raw whalebone. And 225 coin. In the form of silver ingots.
This heretic's body is important, even though I don't fully understand the situation. We'll wait for the Vice Overseer.
When should Byrne arrive?
He's engaged currently. He'll send someone else, maybe Overseer Karnaca. Until then, we stay where we are.
Move back.
Feel the burn! Die more quietly, damn. I'm trying to be incognitus here. Alright, which one of you had the key I'm looking for? There we go. Splintering bolts. Yeah, but doesn't that one make them more likely to break? Bolts always break on impact. They inflict more damage.
That's it. The body Mindy sent me after.
We'll get the body in a moment. So kind of cleaning house here. What's up, bro?
Whose faces we do not recognize, and whose voices are strange to us. The girl was taken from her home the next night, locked in a cage of iron, and toppled into the canal. Her corruption was eradicated for the safety of all those who lived around her, all of you. We
damn, that's right, I already used my
to the
grenades.
cries of the apostate, to the heretic, and in doing so, we save countless others from the horrible discord that awaits them beyond death.
Will pass.
Stay to the flesh that is familiar, that of the fowl and sheep, the
Now, in a low chaos playthrough, this area would not be blockaded off. For obvious reasons. Less blood flies, less dead people. There we go. Alright, time for a gift.
In the outer horrors of the void, and from the spoiled touch of the outsider himself.
Catch!
No!
You guys are terrible at this. That was a hell of a thing that just happened. Who could have done such a thing?
Hey, where are the overseer women? Why only men?
The women are in a special clan or something apart. They're all blind. Oh, no! I didn't think they were allowed to work together. Men and women. The Abbey doesn't like them.
Maybe when they're together, they have trouble keeping their
Somebody's down!
Keeps them all focused on the strictures, I guess.
I'll cure the world from the likes of you.
I know you're not talking to me.
Wait, where is she?
Gone.
happened here?
Maybe a little bit of murder?
What's going on?
Sorry, but I need my money.
Oh no! Don't let them bite you! Ready? This shouldn't take long.
Hey, you're right. That didn't take long. That was fun. Let's do this again sometime.
Think you're being quiet?
Maybe just a little bit.
What? Somebody's down!
He's gonna be like this, huh? Oh, there he is.
For the Abbey! Come at me then! The strictures guide my hand! Surrender and die! Accept your fate, miscreant! Shame on you!
Me?
I'll stand.
There we go. He just needed a bit of convincing. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. It is perfectly fine. Yum. More money for me. Charm, 2 pieces of raw whalebone, and a rune. Again, this being a high chaos run, still is... it's an option.
Hello, hello. Welcome.
Hi. I guess you're not gonna move, huh? I'm feeling generous. There you go. Take the money. Okay, well, better see about that body. Come on. Come along, dead man. I'm working on it. Don't rush me.
Hey, you got it. Put it down in the hole.
Oh, put it, not him.
Good job. Take this.
I won't ask you why you needed that. So how do I get to Adamir?
I just sent one of my boys to turn off the power to the carriage rails. When the juice is off, you can walk along the rails and get where you need to go. On the other side, there's a station that will take you to Adamir.
Better than nothing. Thanks for your help.
That's a lot of dead bodies. Oh, sucks to be them. I just have the one bone charm left to collect.
The streets will run red. Life was not easy. As a leader of men, she worked hard to impress, but her dreams and packed.
Just going through this slowly in the off chance you're interested in this. Okay. Yum.
What is it to you?
What would you say to a day at the that'll be just the thing.
What is it to?
Let's organize an outing.
Now the power's down.
They wouldn't let us take the carriage. Adamir is closed to the public.
We'll have to try again. We have to see Dr. Hypatia.
They don't let anyone see her anymore. Not even people who need urgent treatment.
If we tell them that we represent Lucia Pastor and the Miners Family Committee, they can't refuse us.
Well, they've refused you thus
far.
Hundreds
of miners are counting on us. Hundreds of children, coughing dust and fading a little more each day. In the past, the good doctor always cared for them.
She did, and I worried that it got her in trouble.
If we lose Hypatia's support, then there's no one left on our side.
Adamir Station. This should take me out to the Institute.
Where's the other one? Oh, found him.
Too late for him.
Too late for you. I'll take that back.
Shit! No! See?
Dead?
What? Somebody's down!
Maybe we should come over here, investigate. A lot faster. Damn.
Wonder who that was.
Oh, he's melted into the floor.
This whole business has me on.
Come out wherever you are.
Who's there?
Hello? Anybody?
Nothing to do.
What was that?
Nothing.
Someone's shooting at us.
Was, and it was glorious.
I'll search with you.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Can't stay hidden forever.
I don't know. We seem to be doing a pretty good job of it. He took the long drop.
I've been fighting scum like you.
You were saying?
Did you hear that? Shit. Stay sharp.
Here you go, boys. Have this. They were just beside themselves. They died of joy. I think. That or the explosive and or concussive force. Yoink. Don't mind if I do. Sorry about this going an hour long, it's just I'm having a little too much fun with this. Hey, hi Chaos Run, something I don't typically do. Normally I go non-lethal ghost. Try to be unseen. Not murderizing everyone I come into contact with. The exact opposite of what I'm doing now.
This must be the alchemist's apartment. Alexandria Hypatia. If I could, I'd nest bloodflies in the hearts of everyone who opposes me.
Thus spoke the Iron Empress.
I spend less and less time here at my apartment, but my work at Abbey demands it. After the horrible failures of my first serum, I'm more determined than ever to help the miners. It's not my say how hard the Duke and his cronies drive the workers, but until he sees reason, I'll do what I can to make their lives better and to provide comfort to their families. It's my obsession, this work, and the impact it will have on the least privileged people in Karnaca. Studying the original plague elixirs. I'm close to something.
What's going on at Addermire? What's the Duke's interest, and how is it connected to Delilah?
Who knows? Okay, we got a safe to break into. Lucky for this guy, I'm feeling very benevolent once again. Keeps the combination in the cash register.
Everyone is going to pay me their due.
390. Because the combination is randomized. Open Sesame. This one, it's Bone Charm. Hot Cocktail. That's one I don't get very often. Walls inflict damage over a wider area. Undertaker. Falling Star. Considering what it does, you'd think it'd be a bit more rare. And 300 coin. Thank you for your charitable donation. To your real Empress. Okay. And 100 coins right there. Okay. Time for our second and final visit to the black market shop. At least for this area. Then, we loot it.
Nah, not this time.
What am I doing?
Yeah, she didn't know that. Nothing's supposed to fester like that.
Come in, my friend. I like how you spend.
Good to know. Yes, hardened bolts. More damage.
Ah, you want blueprints for better weaponry?
Yes. Faster reload. Extra magazine. Or extra bullet. Carrying capacity. radius. Faster reload on the crossbow.
I shouldn't deal with strangers.
Then why are you running a black market shop? Okay. Goes like dude. Now, ordinarily, you get a trophy or an achievement for doing this, breaking into a black market shop, but I was testing something a little earlier, and so I already got it. Sorry. And there we go. Yeah, I do believe that's everything. Well, everything we can get. Alright, I don't know about you, but I think it's about time we left this place. Move on to greener pastures, and then turn them red. Why did I do that? I'm not missing anything important, am I? Well, we'll find out soon enough. Sorry about the civvies that got killed, but, you kinda got in the way. I missed a blueprint. Oh, I know which one I missed. Crap. How did I miss that one? In fact, it was early on, back when we first got here. Shame about that. Ah, well, that's fine. I'll go over collecting all the blueprints when I go the low chaos route anyway. All the paintings, all of our runes, all of our blueprints. So, no big loss. Anyway, thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, then consider hitting the like button, the subscribe button, leaving a comment, and hitting that bell to stay updated with more videos from me. With that, this is Heero Uzuki, signing off. The Iron Empress is here, and she will take back what is hers. Come hell or high water. And high body count.